Funding for the Mind Matters, Building Skills and Breaking Barriers, the Clubhouse Atlanta Way podcast was provided by a grant through the Hirsch Legacy Fund. The Hirsch Legacy Fund supports nonprofit organizations serving communities in Atlanta, Georgia, the U.S., and Israel with projects focusing on mental health, underserved communities, and Jewish causes. Visit HirschLegacyFund.org and discover more about their mission to help others. Welcome to our podcast, Mind Matters, Building Skills and Breaking Barriers, the Clubhouse Atlanta Way. Hosted by and about Clubhouse Atlanta members, our show features inspiring discussions that inform, uplift, and empower as we work together to build a world where mental health challenges no longer stand in the way of fulfilling careers, relationships, and lives. Be sure you visit our website at www.clubhouseatlanta.org. While you're there, subscribe to us at your favorite network. Now, let's shine a light on strengths and potential rather than limitations.
Welcome to Mind Matters, Building Skills and Breaking Barriers, the Clubhouse Atlanta Way. I'm your host, Vincent Bagby. Today's episode is spotlighting our sponsor, the Hirsch Legacy Fund, whose generosity helped make this podcast possible. We're honored to have Gabby Spatt as our special guest. As Vice President of Philanthropy at the Hirsch Legacy Fund, Gabby Spatt helps the Hirsch family accomplish their philanthropic goals. She has previously worked in for-profit and nonprofit organizations focusing on program development, philanthropic impact, and member engagement. A personal tragedy led Gabby to become a mental health advocate, sharing her family's story of losing her younger sister to mental illness. She devotes her time to her professional role and community engagement through different roles inside and outside the Jewish community. Thank you, Gabby, for joining me today.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Sure. Gabby, what is the Hirsch Legacy Fund?
The Hirsch Legacy Fund is a fund, very philanthropic focused, like a foundation that was started by Michelle and David Hirsch in Atlanta, Georgia. They have a background in supporting various philanthropic efforts, primarily around mental health. In 2023, they formalized their giving and created the Hirsch Legacy Fund. We have three areas that we support, one being mental health, primarily in the pediatric and adolescent area, as their children who they've gone through this journey with have gotten older. We are looking and exploring other opportunities in terms of young adults and aging adults too. We also support the global Jewish community. And our third pillar is underserved communities, whether that is rural areas, it could be socioeconomic. It really, encompasses just individuals who don't have access to something because of a specific reason.
Okay, thank you. How did you hear about Clubhouse Atlanta?
So this is a fun story. Michelle has a cousin that actually lives in Jerusalem, Israel, and is a member for a long time of Clubhouse Jerusalem. And through conversations with Clubhouse Jerusalem and learning about the three various clubhouses in the state of Israel, and the fourth is actually opening this year, we said, you know what? Let's see if Atlanta has a clubhouse. It sounds like such an incredible organization. We had a call with Clubhouse International and learned a little bit more of the history of the organization and how it operates. And then we just sent a random email to Clubhouse Atlanta, and the other end of that email was so kind and so welcoming and invited us in to meet some of the members and learn about, the work that you guys are doing and what Clubhouse represents in Atlanta. And so from there, we've been so glad to be a part of your journey, to see how you guys have been able to grow and market yourself to meet new members and be a part of the community.
Thank you. We appreciate your sponsorship very much. It's helped me. I didn't know anything about podcasting before this. And And now I could probably start one.
You are. We're so excited. You're interviewing me, so you're doing a podcast, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We're so excited that you guys are doing this, and it is so professional the way that this is set up, and we're glad that you guys are able to use top quality products and tools to be able to produce this, for your Clubhouse members, but hopefully even beyond that in the Atlanta community.
Yes, this has a worldwide reach potential.
Yeah.
Okay, final question. What encouraged you to financially support Clubhouse Atlanta?
I think it's everything I said, before. Seeing what you guys are doing, meeting the team, learning about, the goals, and seeing, just in the last couple of years how you, said, Denise, the executive director, said, I want to get out of the original space we're in. Now you're in, your dedicated own space, right? You had goals of reaching new members. You've met those. You wanted a better online presence to be able to meet people. I think just seeing the strategic goals and knowing what Clubhouse can represent to the Atlanta members, meeting some of those members was really special. Participating, in a cooking day and hearing from members of how important Clubhouse Atlanta is to them and what it stands for made, Michelle and me really excited to be a part of, financially supporting you all to make sure that people feel comfortable, that they continue to have this space to join and to attend as they choose, and to make sure that there's really wonderful opportunities for individuals to learn new skills, just like you're doing this podcast, like for the first time, right?
Thank you very much. Yes. Also, we have certification coming up.
Yes, that's so exciting.
Thank you.
I heard Denise told me that. So, in I think following you guys the last couple of years, it's been incredible to be at a point already where, you're ready for certification. And that's a huge step.
Yes. So, this has really helped reach people, having a recognizable symbol. Thank you for that also.
Of course.
Has really helped.
Oh, good. We're so glad. We're excited to hear some of the other, podcast episodes and see how they continue to grow, and, the fun that you can do in the editing of these two, and kind of what you bring into that.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you, Gabby, for today's interview, and thank you to the Hirsch Legacy Fund for the generous gift of sponsorship in helping us spread the Clubhouse International and the Clubhouse Atlanta message of hope, support, and empowerment for adults living with mental health diagnoses.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you for tuning into Mind Matters, Building Skills and Breaking Barriers, the Clubhouse Atlanta Way. Remember to visit our website at www.clubhouseatlanta.org and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're there, subscribe to us at your favorite network. We look forward to you joining us again next time on Mind Matters, Building Skills and Breaking Barriers, the Clubhouse Atlanta Way.